Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, 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 welcome back to Kaiserreich. We're playing as the Socialist Republic of Italy, and we're going to try to win the Weltkrieg. We are currently doing a decent job of doing a little breakthrough. A little cheeky little breakthrough. Cheeky little breakthrough, governor.
Sì, signore. Ordini? Pronto, signore.
Let's see. Yeah, I would love to capture Vienna. That would be so
Pronto
awesome.
all'azione. Attento.
That would be like the best situation if we could just capture it without firing a shot. Capitulate the Austrians. Easy peasy, no problem. Okay, would die Empire. Okay.
Ordini?
I would prefer the will live Empire, but that's just me.
Formazione. Pronto.
Are we just like getting owned on a random front somewhere? The answer appears to be no. Come on. Yes! The fall of Vienna! The Habsburg capital is lost. A few days ago, the Italian army pinned the remaining Austrian soldiers on the banks of the Danube, and rumor has it the Austrian royal family fled while they could. Now the city is completely controlled by the Socialist Republic of Italy. Its many artists and musicians living in apprehension of what will become this cultural bastion of Europe. The Socialist Republic of Italy is planning a great military parade along the Ringstraße. I think it's the Ringstrasse. In celebrations, massive military feat, the Italian general in charge of the occupation is going to address the citizens from the balcony of Neuburg to try and ease the worries of population war by weeks of fighting. Finally, Vienna is ours. At least, for a few more moments.
Ordini? Comandi.
Okay, so that was unfortunately not enough to end the war.
Attento.
How much juice do the Austrians even have left in them? I got quite a bit of juice. Like, I'm good. I think Graz is currently the remaining problem. Capturing Graz would prove to be very nice indeed. Quite the prize. I would love to expand the push. I'd like to push these guys out of their little territory that they control.
Attento.
I'm prioritizing the army. Yeah, I am prioritizing the army. Alright, we actually have enough for submarines, wolf packs, fleet operations, capital hunters, coastal mine laying. I feel like wolf packs is good. Maybe. Fleet operations, more range, organization, attack, mine laying. Wolf packs is fine. I'll take wolf packs.
Sì, signore. Comandi. Avanzate. Avanzate.
They are trying to swing against us in the north. It proves to be mostly unsuccessful. Whatever, I'll get something. Night strategic bombing, flying fortress, deep air raids, coastal patrol, deep ocean patrol. Let's just do deep air raids, I guess. Flying fortresses, bomber defense, air raid experience. Flying fortresses, whatever. Okay, that was mostly important for reasons of wanting to control territory such that our control of Vienna is not like along a tube. So that kind of sucks. Okay, the fall of Kiev. Bad news for the Ukrainian People's Republic today, as the Russian army has just completed its assault on the ancient capital. While initial reports suggested the Ukrainian defenders would be able to hold them at the bridges in a protracted siege, the many avenues over the river proved too numerous to hold. With Russian troops on either side of the river and scattered defenders surrendering on the Isles, Kiev has fallen to the invaders. With a thriving hub now in Russian hands, the rest of Ukrainian lands are in jeopardy. While the Russian state has promised to respect the 700 years of history built up since the Mongols destroyed it in 1240, Kievan memory is long. Invasions have never been kind to them, and they fear the worst. The Ukrainian situation appears dire. Yeah. Things are not looking good for Ukraine. They are looking good for us, though. Ha ha ha. Take that, nerds. Do we still not have enough support equipment? We're closer. But, yes. Air launch torpedoes. I think we could probably get the... Let's get the rank 3 guns. Right now. Because we can. Alright. We lost some planes, but otherwise we seem to be doing just fine. Yeah, we're just relaxing. We're chilling. Everything's cool. Whoa, they're launching like dedicated attacks against us. But evidently to no avail. This is why I'm happy to be getting the Tilo Mimetico. I will say the combat stats that the Italians get are kind of crazy. By the end of the war, things are very, very strong. If I can take Ljubljana without major issues, then who am I to complain? Alright. Republic of Poland declared war on the German Empire, the Austrian Empire, and the Ukrainian People's Republic. Good luck, Poland! You might be able to get a lot of what you want. So, you know. And they've joined the Moscow Accord. That is what I suspected would happen. Less than ideal. The war with Moscow, that will inevitably come, will be hard. A hard fight. Alright. Yeah, why not? My plan is, for the close air support, is to replace them with rocket rails. Which hopefully will produce the same ground attack effect, but will be less of a disruption. Anyways. How many airplanes do we have? Probably not many. Yeah, not really. Not really much. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack Graz, try to take it, and hopefully end the war. Or at least defeat the Austrians. Alright, Sardinia is now a core. Ukrainian People's Republic has capitulated. Nice. So far, so good. I'll just do this right now. Just because we can. We should probably attack Ljubljana. Alright. It's the Polish-German War. How exciting. Please take Graz. Thank you. Oh, we took Ljubljana. Alright, we've taken Graz. that should be it. There we go. The Austrian Empire has capitulated, giving us access to lots of guns, which is huge. And 2,000, almost 3,000 support equipment. That's huge. Because now we have enough support equipment. We also should have a bunch of trucks.
Attento.
If we can transition you guys to bicycle infantry. Yeah, we actually have enough equipment for this. Alright, we're going to transition half of our guys to bicycle infantry.
Pronto, signore.
Not all of them. That would be dumb. I mean, doing this is already kind of dumb, but like... I would love to establish irredentist claims on Fiume. I would love to do that. Oh, that's significant.
Sì, signore. Continuate l'attacco. Pronto.
Back of the attack. Alright. There we go.
Pronto.
We can maybe dash to Zara real quick. That would be nice.
Avanzate.
Alright. I am going to declare... Oop. That's maybe not too smart.
Sì, signore. Pronto, signore.
There we go.
Ordini. Continuate l'attacco.
I'm not actually super... Hey! More defense and HP on the engineering company.
Preparatevi. Pronto, signore.
A foolish scheme, I imagine. How are we doing in terms of support equipment drain?
Ordini. Pronto all'azione.
Yeah, we'll push this out specifically to make my
Pronto.
defense situation a little bit easier.
Formazione. Pronto. Pronto, signore.
Just do that real quick.
Con l'azione.
There's a halt. And we can
Pronto, signore.
gradually recover our forces.
Attento.
Oh, an admiral can be assigned to Pola. I'm gonna pull this guy. Let's see. Torpedo expert's pretty strong. I guess in charge of the, like, 2 mine layer forces that we still have. I gave him Minecraft. I probably want to give him Lancer. We'll probably just want to merge those guys out. More submarines. Huzzah. Salvatore Dorado. And this is just more submarine man. And yeah, we can convoy raid all up in this business. Why not? Annoying.
Comandi. Avanzate. Pronto.
Alright, how's the situation? Oh my god, okay, never mind. Like, I was like... The situation up north can't be that good,
Attento.
he said foolishly.
Avanzate.
Just take... We'll just cross the river. Portugal's capitulated. I think again.
Ordini.
What's going on here? Anything good? Nothing, really? Give me more guns. Feel like the answer to this is... Probably want more support equipment, because that seems to be the bottleneck for upgrades.
Attento.
Telomimetico, yay! Lots of buttons. So many buttons. At some point we should grab the regionalist turn, but I would really like to finish upgrading my guys. I feel like we're pretty close to being maxed out on upgrades. Yeah, we'll modify Guardia Rosa by plus 50% breakthrough. So, Canone de 90. As both enemy land and air vehicles are more heavily armored, a new, larger gun is necessary to punch through them. A new 90 caliber one will do the job just fine. Love a good 90 caliber gun.
Ordini.
Okay.
Ordini. Ordini. Pronto, signore.
Alright. And one, then also, you guys should all
Avanzate.
make a mad dash to Munich.
Sì, signore.
And then you guys, you are needed up here. Because this area is no longer that important.
Pronto all'azione.
In fact, we are going to declare
Formazione.
mass attack. Except... oh yeah, they're pushing up like... Oh, the war's about to end. Okay. Yeah, so we're going on a mass attack. We're backing the attack.
Pronto all'azione.
Try to capture Nuremberg. Yeah, I'll take the interval close air support. Yeah, alright. Well, the war's about to end, so I think we should probably increase the aggression here.
Formazione.
Try to go capture Prague.
Avanti.
Do some Prague rock.
Avanzate. Forza, muovetevi.
There we go. Look at that.
Pronto all'azione. Fuoco nemico.
Okay, some very silly stuff is happening. I do not like when we have to do this. But, like,
Continuate l'attacco.
everyone should focus on that flank. And then a minimal number of forces. Like,
Attento. Formazione. Attento.
you.
Sì, signore.
You.
Formazione. Pronto all'azione.
Here, let me just look. Who amongst you? Alright. All you go over here. except for
Ordini.
everyone on this flank who's a red boy. Who isn't? You guys or you guys? Yeah, all you can stay on that flank. Alright. That puts how many red boys? 10 divisions on that flank? That'll do.
Andiamo!
That's fine. I just need it to not totally collapse. Alright. Begin the rush.
Attento.
And then, I guess, begin the counter rush.
Ordini.
I'm going to order an attack with the forces who are not dedicated to this region.
Pronto.
Specifically,
Attento.
so that I can minimize the amount I have to care about this front line.
Pronto, signore. Pronto. Comandi.
Alright.
Non fermatevi.
Keep pushing. United Baltic Duchies capitulated. No surprises there. More soft attack is always better. Select a policy, I'd be happy to. More defense breakthrough. More reliability. Less resource need. More defense, more breakthrough. You know. Seems fine to me. Give me those good max stat situation.
Ordini. Sì, signore. Comandi.
Egypt declared war on Sudan. Oh. It's another uprising. Hooray.
Attento. Comandi. Pronto, signore. Pronto all'azione. Pronto.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Yep, alright, that's 100% correct. We're gonna focus on the thing that
Pronto all'azione.
is going to pose an immediate threat to us, and not to the thing that's, like, totally irrelevant. Unit cannot enter province. What? Oh, because it's a lake.
Comandi.
Duh. Durr. Alright. I was right about 1941 being a decisive year. It's a race for Berlin! Who can get there first?
Comandi.
Okay. What the heck, Rooney? Whoa, the American Constitutional Coalition? What the fuck? The American Constitutional Coalition won? I thought they were screwed. Constitutionalist conscripts advanced towards and captured the symbolic capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. They stormed the Capitol building and met strong resistance, but they eventually broke through, and the flag of the American Constitutional Coalition now flies above the U.S. Capitol. The aftermath has been relatively uneventful, with constitutionalist representatives meeting with the general in charge of the push, though unconfirmed sources claim that most of the important government figures were evacuated during the battle, with their current whereabouts unknown. Whoever controls Washington controls America. For now. No, I think that whoever controls Washington controls America. I think that, like,
Pronto.
you know, that's not necessarily prescriptive, but it certainly is descriptive. We're now in the mad dash phase of the game, where we rush to try to grab as much territory as we possibly can. We're maybe in the place where we actually want to start making more trucks.
Pronto.
This tends to happen during the war on Germany.
Ordini.
Where we're trying to, like, everyone's trying to, like, bum rush Berlin or whatever. Though, compared to my Russia game, Berlin will be one of the last places to be captured, not like one of the first places to be captured. Something, the Kaiserreich is about to fall.
Formazione.
They said the title thing. They did it. They said the title. It's a dash for Prague.
Avanti. Pronto, signore.
Alright, cavalry recon detachments are better now. Infantry are better in the hills, jungle, and deserts. Okay. Who am I to complain? Would love to crush that German pocket. That would be great. That's cool. Let's capture Gina. I think we're gonna not make it to Berlin. But I think we're gonna get very close. We did capture Prague, which is nice.
Attento.
I would love to make it to Budapest
Attento.
because I'm seeing a path through.
Ordini.
How's my aggression? I would like to get even more aggressive with it, if we can.
Pronto.
Crushing this pocket is not hugely optimal, but I can just do it.
Pronto all'azione.
Alright, improved artillery upgrade. We have so many more guns. More trucks, please. Let's see. Sure, I'll take a better artillery. Why not?
Pronto all'azione.
Let's go grab Frankfurt. Ugh. We are not... We are needing to rush for Berlin.
Comandi. Comandi. Attento.
I would love to reach Budapest and capture it, which appears to be what's happening. That's nice.
Pronto, signore.
We got more naval stuff, I guess. Okay. We could use convoys at some point. Yeah, we don't have that many. Usually you're just, like, flooded with them by the end of this game. But not so much this time. How's the casualty rate? Bad for us. Not that bad. We're at 20% war participation. That's nice. We got Budapest.
Attento.
You the best, Budapest.
Ordini. Avanzate.
Oh, boy. If you want me to... Yes! They said the line! It appears collapse of the Reichspakt. It appears the unthinkable has occurred. Today, German forces fighting in Europe have finally collapsed under the weight of the invading armies. With nowhere left to run, the Kaiser and his cabinet have met and agreed a complete surrender was imminent within days. The news has thrown their allies in complete disarray, with the structure offered by the Reichspakt alliance completely evaporating. It's clear that the world order, which had existed since the end of the First Weltkrieg, is about to come to a fiery end. The Kaiserreich is about to fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.